Seventh Sense Aptitude Prep and Vinod Prabhu welcome you to this video on idioms and phrases. In this video, we are going to look at idioms and phrases grouped as per the keyword ice, grouped under this particular keyword. So, as we repeated in our earlier topics, idioms and phrases is a topic that you can score very well with very little time being used. But the key thing is to practice, to know a lot of idioms and phrases beforehand. This is mostly based on memory. And what works for humans is that stories help you solidify things in your mind, and using it ensures that this is easily recollected. Okay, so we'll see how idioms and phrases are remembered using stories, using it being used in sentences, and we see the meanings, and we'll see how all three will remain in our minds forever. First idiom on ice is break the ice. Let me look at the usage and then I will tell you the story behind this. Okay, the apartment residents decided to invent. So there is a new tenant, a new person has joined this apartment building. So all the existing people have invited him. So what does who is uncomfortable in this? Is it all of these apartment residents or just this guy? This guy is uncomfortable. So these guys are making an effort to invite him for either lunch or a dinner and break the ice. So what do you think it means? Someone who is uncomfortable is being made comfortable by the others, right? So these people could have ignored him, but they are not. They're making a friendly gesture of inviting him over for dinner. Okay, so that is the first thing. So this is used in that way. So you think that is what it could mean, and it indeed means that to end conflict, either people have been fighting. Okay, people have been fighting and they want to end it, or people do not know each other and they want to initiate friendship. This is the second. So what is the background story? How do I remember breaking the ice? Breaking the ice, people might think it's about drinks, people might mean it's about warm weather, it could mean anything, right? Before, we would have these ships. They would go on these trade route, right? They would go with all their goods, and if they wanted to come to this particular land and it was stuck here in ice, it was stuck here in ice. Once a ship gets stuck in ice, it can't move forward, and people have to help it move. So this particular town or city would send smaller boats, and these boats would break this ice. And once the ice is broken, this ship could either sail, it could either go this way or come this way, and it could move. And so these people need not have done it. And so the people on this boat are desperate for help, and these people have helped them, and so they have broken the ice. So this is the background story on how this idiom originated. So breaking the ice. So remember the story, or you can remember the apartment story of this person, and you know that it is to either end a conflict or to start a friendship. Okay, breaking the ice means that. Let's look at the next idiom, tip of the iceberg. Many of us have seen the movie Titanic, or at least heard of the movie Titanic. The cause of the sinking of this huge ship, this was considered as the unsinkable ship, was it, if this was the water, right, it hit something that was this huge. It hit something called as an iceberg, because they could only see this much. What is the quality of an iceberg is that it shows very little and there is a huge chunk underwater. And so the Titanic hit it and it went under. So what do you think the tip of the iceberg means? Let us use it in a sentence. Okay, so you know here that the Titanic probably crashed because they could not see the rest of the iceberg. They saw it was very small and did not think how big it was. Then hit it and crashed. The few cases of corona that were detected in the town were just the tip of the iceberg. So there is a town, there are a few cases of corona that were detected, but it was just the tip of the iceberg. What it means is there were many cases of corona. These few were detected. Tip of the iceberg meaning these few which are seen is this part of the iceberg, and these that are not seen are this part of the iceberg, which means there is a majority that is undetected. So tip of the iceberg means the problem is far worse than they think, or the problem is much bigger. People haven't realized. Then we say the problem, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Skating or walking on thin ice. So if people have seen ice and snow, it is made up of layers. When people skate, right? Abroad, people skate on this. People skate on this ice, and sometimes if the weather is warm, this ice starts melting. So this ice starts melting, and there is a crack, and the person falls. So what do you want when you're skating or walking on ice? You want it to be very, very, very thick, so that the layers don't crack. If it is very thin and you are on this, and because of your weight or because of the weather, the ice cracks. So skating on thin ice, if you know the ice is thin and if you're still skating there or walking, hmm, what do you think it means? It means it's risky and you're still doing it. Let us use it in a sentence. His behavior towards women colleagues meant he was walking on thin ice. He knows, this person knows he should not behave in that manner towards women colleagues. But he's still doing it, which means he's walking on thin ice. He's taking a risk. He's living life dangerously. So to skate on thin ice means to do something dangerous, knowing that it is dangerous. Let's look at the ninth idiom, selling ice to Eskimos. So most of us have seen these, right? The igloos. Eskimos live there. Now, what is the one thing that is abundant where Eskimos live? Other than it being very cold, he has ice and snow everywhere. He has ice and snow everywhere. So this is the igloo. He has ice and snow everywhere. Now, if he has ice and snow everywhere, someone who could sell ice to Eskimos. Eskimos, if they needed ice, they could very well go out of their home, scoop ice, and then go back. But if someone is selling ice to Eskimos, what do you think it means? Think of that. Let us use it in a sentence. The star salesman of the company had a superb year. He could sell ice to Eskimos. Here, selling ice to Eskimos means that you can sell anything to anyone, even if they don't have the need. It says that your selling power is very strong, your communication skills are very strong, that you could convince someone to do something or buy something that they don't need. Selling ice to Eskimos. Think of these stories as you remember these idioms. Icing on the cake. Let us say there is a cake. Okay, there is a cake. The cake is delicious, right? The cake is delicious. You would, if given a chance, I would love to eat cake. If I have a cake that is plain and if I have a cake that has icing on it, icing is all the frosting and all the decorations and all the visual elements that make it nice. So it is the same cake underneath. It is the same cake baked by the same person. Which cake would you like? I would take this cake. So the cake is pleasant by itself. The icing on the cake is what makes a good situation better. The fantastic view judges just the icing on the cake for new owners of the property. So the property might have come at a wonderful location. Property might have come at a very good price. All of these are good qualities of the property. But these are good. What makes the property even better is just this view. So this is the icing. The other parts of the other features of the property are the cake. So the icing on the cake is something that makes a good thing even better. So we looked at 5 idioms in this particular set. We looked at break the ice, which is to end conflict or start a friendship. We have looked at tip of the iceberg, which means the problem is much greater than thought, and it is a dangerous situation. We looked at skating or walking on thin ice, which is doing something which is dangerous, okay, on thin ice. Then in this particular thin ice, we have looked at selling ice to Eskimos, which is an exceptional selling power or doing making someone do something that they don't need. Okay, 2 things. One is positive, right? Exceptional selling power is positive. Making people do something that they don't need is negative. And then we looked at icing on the cake. Okay, these are the 5 idioms on ice that are most commonly asked in these exams. If you like this video and you think you are now thorough with these 5 idioms on ice, I request you to give a thumbs up sign, click on the bell icon, subscribe to our channel, and share this video and the channel with your friends in your groups, and comment if you have any clarifications or if you need explanations of more idioms on ice or any other topic, or if you have any feedback you could comment as well. And if you need more practice, please visit our website svenssonstalent.com, sign up and log in there, and you can practice on a whole host of different topics. Thank you once again for joining, and thank you once again for your time as well as your attention. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.